Got a fun day of EVE Online today. Like I told you guys, we were going to be doing a different game. Today we're going to be doing some space trucking. We're going to be hauling around some ore and going to see how much money that we can make. And then from there, we're going to be heading out to go start doing our hauling missions. I need to get some local reputation with all of the NPC Corps around me. And what better way than to go and start doing hauling missions for him? So that's what we're going to do. Alright, and then for this, we will go ahead and have our little goal eagle set there and have it move down. So there. There, so at least I'm a little bit safe. I don't need people trying to hunt me down and kill me and all that. I mean, if you know, you know. If not, then, well, I guess you don't. Keep going. Okay, and then turn down the volume because we don't need it that loud. Okay, I do apologize about the sound, everyone. I have to turn on the AC in here or it's going to overheat the computer and we're not going to have a stream, but I do apologize about that. I hope you guys are enjoying your day in EVE, all of that good stuff. We're out here space trucking. I feel the best way to go ahead and get a corporation established is to really be one with the locals, you know? I gotta start bumping elbows with everyone. All right, there we go. We'll get there. We'll get there. Almost. You know, if it wasn't for the way that the Galante ships look, the hauler ships, I wouldn't mind them. It's just how they look I can't ever get past. It does remind me of a truck though, but there are other factions that have like a better looking ship than this, especially for hauling. But I mean, I can look past the space penis, right? I can look past it. What am I docking into, Eve? Oh, come on. Okay. All right, we're gonna compress the ore that we have down now, and we're gonna run this out to our trade hub, start getting everything listed up. After that, we're gonna go and get our mission running started. I am so close to unlocking level 4. I want to hurry up and get that done and over with. At least for the Astral Mining Corporation, I'm gonna start working on road and shipyards next. Just everyone that is around me, I'm gonna try to get my reputation up a little bit higher. Okay, compress it down. Let's see the price that we have here. The value, 74.7 mil. That all in our mining hold. All right, now let's go set out our destination and go. There is something relaxing about just hauling things around. Like, I can't lie. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, little space truck? Alright, what are we learning? What are we learning? Kinetic shield compensation 5. And shield. So I'm not going to be able to continue on my training. I only have, I think, 13 days left of my Omega. And I don't have the money for it. So, unfortunately, we're just gonna have to deal with Alpha, which is why I'm trying to get all of my reputation up so I can just do my hauling missions and do my slow crawl up to 1 billion, you know? Do it that way. I mean, I got a plan. I just want my reputation up higher. That, and with the event going on so far, I wanted to get a little 14-day package. So I went ahead and got that. Where is it? There we go. For the Capsuleer Day, I want my Synesis. That's what I'm really looking forward to. I mean, the skills are, that's okay, but mainly the Synesis. I think... Okay, yeah, so I get the Gnosis too. Which is not bad. I had to jump on it when I could. I always have a feeling someone's gonna kill me. It wouldn't shock me. At this point, it really wouldn't. It's one of the, I guess, casualties of space trucking. But it's pretty chill. I'll eventually start earning the money together to start getting better ships or better parts on my ships. I don't know. Let me check. It's been a while. I think my fitting on this one should be fine. Oh yeah, no. My fitting on this is A-okay. I have nothing to worry about. I had to think about that one. Oh, let me check my planetary industry. 28 mil. 5 mil. 4 mil. 6 mil. Yeah, they can keep going. I'm excited for the new update coming out. I am so totally fucking ready. I want the Squall. I think the Squall will be a great addition to transporting any of my little planetary goods from my home region all the way out to the trade hub. A lot better, and hopefully without dying. Space trucking. No, you'll be alright. You'll be alright. I might look at my fitting and try to adjust it, but you'll be alright. I don't have the money to adjust it, so you'll make do. My logic is I have enough inventory slots, like, we're good, we have enough weight. Can I do these? We'll do these. We'll see. Because you know I'm slacking. It's not my fault. I mean, it kind of is. Let's be real. It kind of really is. We got to earn a little bit of money. Oh, come on. Go, go, go. We don't get caught sleeping. I say that like I wasn't just chilling AFK there at the gate. With almost 100 mil in my storage, or my cargo. I don't think that was a smart idea. Hopefully that should be good. Yeah, hopefully the temperature shouldn't, and will raise up extremely high, but it's fine. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We're gonna jump. We are almost where we have to be. I'm trying to do as much as I can while I still have my Omega. Once I lose Omega, I drop down all of my stats and all of my cool little skills and shit that I have for my tune now, and I am capped on everything. There's nothing I can do, like nothing I can learn more with my alpha. And I think the only thing I can do else is like get other ships and try to find a way to make money as best as I can, which I'm not really that knowledgeable about, like with the game or how a lot of the things are. I'm like slowly learning, so it's not like I can tell you, oh yeah, I can make a billion within a couple hours or a week or blah blah blah. Like I have no idea. And as much as I watch these videos and everything, like I'm starting to realize like a lot of the guides and everything require you to have already spent money. Let's go. Yeah, we're doing some space trucking. Space trucking. Space trucking. I am delivering my goods to my local trade hub so I can at least make a little bit of money. I want to say I did 800 mil for... Yeah, I've tried to hide everything that I could. I have a whole new UI made up just for this because of that. I was like, all right, let me copy my old UI. All right, let me go ahead and do this. Let me get that over there. And all right, cool, we're good. Sat there, looked at it beforehand to make sure, double check and all. All right, let's find out the money that we have made today. Or not today, but what we'll be starting to try to make. 74.7. Let's throw that in the item hanger. Okay, all right. A little bit too much, a little bit too much. Let's go ahead, minimize that. There we go. That should be good. Okay, so let's look at the market details of this one, and we're gonna find out. Ew. Okay, sell this 3 months. We will go ahead and list it at... We'll break it up into intervals. Okay, so 35. Okay. Sell more. Is how I'm gonna try to make a little bit more money. This game is okay. So if you enjoy the gathering and the crafting, like if you enjoy having it matter, I mean, even though it's not really mattering as much as you want it to matter, but if you want it to matter more so than say Black Desert, then it's a great game. I personally, I enjoy it. I enjoy going out and hauling, mining, all of this other dumb shit that really doesn't make you as much money as say like your normal combat, but it's fun. It's enjoyable. It's engaging, and people actually need your resources and everything. It's just, you know, if you're not a veteran player that has been doing this a while or blah blah blah, like it can be a little underwhelming or overwhelming. But me, I enjoy it. I enjoy knowing the fact that all of my materials that I'm listing, people need. People are going to want. People are going to take it and they're going to turn it into other things that are going to be used around the world. It's not even like, oh, well, I'm going to list it up and maybe in a week it'll sell. I'm like, all right, so there's going to be wars coming. So I'm starting to get all of my materials listed up and sold off now. And when the new update comes out, I'm going to try to lean more into those materials than the actual like mining, but so far, I keep coming back. I keep coming back. I mean, how can I not? How can I not? This is a lot more engaging, more complex, but a lot more engaging than what Black Desert has, unfortunately. I'm breaking up all of my orders so I can ensure most of my orders are sold, you know? Oops. 36. All right, then we'll do... do that one. It's, yeah, I'm with you on this one, Alec. I'm with you on this one. Oh, Uni, if you need free skill points, there is a link down in the description or on my Discord or whatever for free 1 mil, or I think it's 1 mil skill points or something like that. On my YouTube. My YouTube channel has a link to it. Sell this one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and list that up here, and I'm gonna drop this down 35.7. My skill should be good enough. Yep. Okay, cool. I can do it like that. This is not gonna make me a lot, but it's gonna make me kind of decent. Let's see, we'll do 0.20. Yeah, it feels like you're making a difference here, opposed to over on Black Desert where you're really not. You're really not. You wish you were. You wish the economy was a lot better, but in the grand scheme of things, you don't have to do anything anymore. They're giving you everything so that you don't have to bother with it. Over here, you have to go out and get things. Like, you have to either spend the money or you have to go out and rely on another player. whether you want to or not. Like, what I try to be solo as much as I can, but I have to rely on other players. It's not like Eve is just handing me out all these materials and resources like they do in Black Desert to go ahead and keep the economy going. Like, no, we run the economy, and you know, that power creep is made by all of this other predetermined shit prior to when either of us log in, or not log in, but started playing. But I digress. You know, it's all player made in some way, shape, and or form. It's some consequence that like for the player base's actions and shit like that. It's not okay. Let me check the global lab and see how they're gonna change the whole system over here. And I don't mean to bash. I don't mean to be salty or upset or anything. It's just the best way that I can explain it, while, you know, because I come from that game. All right, let's check to see what do we have. Okay, sell this. We will sell this at 9,720. Double check. Yeah, that looks right. Oh, I don't have any more money. No money. All right, what do we got? All right, let's let's get some money. There we go. There we go. All right, let's look up the market detail. It's looking pretty bad, so we'll go ahead and start listing these off. I forgot the broker fee. Hey, oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. Rant away, man. Rant away. I still have my post up on the forums, and I'm gonna continue posting it posting to it every single day until Perlibus at least responds or something. Every action you do has a pace on, or has an impact on someone else, no matter how small. Yeah, that's why I love Eve. You know, my little bit of ore that I'm listing here will go off and be used for something a lot greater than what I could possibly do myself. Yeah, these prices are insane. You know, it's bad when my dog's laying on the floor because it's hot in here. All right, little bud, I'm putting on the AC. Don't you worry, man. We'll get it cooler in here. I do, again, apologize about the sound. I don't mean for the quality to drop. All right, so we'll put this at 36 even and list that up. View market 36.7. But I don't know. I don't know if people are going to fly all the way out there just for that. I mean, I might, but we're going to try our luck. EVE Online is one of the best in-game economies in gaming today. No, you're not wrong. Point blank, period. Like, you can only try to argue if you've never played it and or if you never played it. Like, that's why it's so intimidating. There's so much there. There's so many other things that you have to pay attention to. Okay, back to listing these. I forgot. We ran out of money. Try it. We'll list that up. View market info. Ouch. If you never played it, you say you have no say on the subject. Yeah, you really don't have a say. You have to be in longer and no more than just your little tutorial, which can be a little intimidating. No, I'm not gonna lie, it can be extremely intimidating. But at the same time, it's like, it's one of those things that you have to know. in order to actually know about the economy. Nope, guess we're listing this again. You've been a miner and a combat and Eve Echo. I've been mainly focusing on my mining and my hauling. That's mainly what I've been focusing on. Let me see, we'll do 34 point. I guess we'll do shit. Yeah, we'll do that. Echoes is a bit dumbed down, but you know, it's a little bit dumbed down. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad game for what it is. It's not like how you have the Black Desert mobile game compared to Black Desert. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like a clear, huge jump like that shit. But it's not like going from Genshin Impact or Albion from the mobile to the PC or the PC to the mobile. It's not like a clear, oh yeah, that's a great translation of the PC product or the mobile product to the PC. It's glaringly not the same. We'll do that one. We're still listing. I'm not saying it's a bad game, just saying it's like 50% of what EVE Online is. Yeah, it's just the watered down version. But it's not a completely different thing like how Black Desert is. Okay, we'll go ahead and list this up. View market info before I fuck up. 16, 30. Yeah, I think we can live with all that. Okay, now. Let's see, Naru. All right, we'll do that one. Let's go get started with our mission, shall we? We got a different hauler for a different mission, different type of thing. Oh, let me double check my fit real fast. I know I don't have the money for it and all, but let me check. Yeah, I think I can get rid of this one, and let's check to see what we have. I guess no. Let me check. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that instead. Like you said, Echoes is it's still a good game. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's still a good game. We cannot argue about that one. All right, let's double check to see what we have for over here. Same concept, less items. Yeah, same concept, less items. Exactly. Exactly. I just still would not play it. I mean, between me and you, like, I'd rather stick to this. But it's not like Black Desert, where it's like a completely different game compared to what you originally start out with. All right, let's set off. Hopefully we don't die. Come on, don't die. Come on, don't die, don't kill me, don't pop me. Don't pop me, don't stop me. Come on, come on. And we're out. Okay, cool. Great. You mean you played both online and Echoes, and you played both? Yeah, exactly. They're both fun. At least they have that going for them. Like, at least Eve can say that, like, yeah, we made sure we have a good product on the mobile, even though it's not the same as the PC that everyone is used to. Here, have at it, have fun. Maybe one day I'll try to get into Eve Echoes and see how that goes, but I like to spend most of my time trying to progress with, you know, my own little storyline that I have here. After the war, I've been trying to get all of my reputation back. Let me check my reputation. I think it'd be up here. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta get my reputation back still. It's been a while. But after the war, you know, they haven't liked me since then. Maybe one day Eve Online is better for items and stuff. Eve Echoes is just have less items. One day they'll be on par, like, with the items. I mean, in terms of the functionality of said items, no, but you know, they will one day have a 1-in-1 ratio. Yeah, one day. I mean, it's not going to be like any day soon, but at least there's more of a possibility than what Black Desert has. You know, I'll give them, I'll give CCP that, like, they do have possibility on, you know, making their game greater. And this is why I'm jumping back into the game. Like, they mentioned how they're updating the game with 3 new haulers. Fuck yeah, let's go. They're reinvigorating the null regions and sovereign space and trying to get more war started and more materials and industry. And I'm like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. You said industry? Not combat? Wait, what? You're focusing on something other than a cash shop and combat? Holy shit! Let me jump back in. Let me go ahead and dust off my account. All right, what level are you? I can't tell what level you are, so we're gonna be taking you. Not like they can convert everything to a universal engine or. But hey, I know. No, I'm just saying. They'll eventually get to the point to where they have coded in all of the other objects and things like that. Weenie, what are you doing? Lay down, bro. You want up on the bed? Come on, pupper. Figure out what you want. Still a different direction than what the Black Desert mobile is going. I mean, come on. They have shit that we still don't have. And then we have a whole game that they never will ever fucking get to experience. Let me help my dog up on the bed. Okay. I do like my orange and white space truck. It makes me feel more like a trucker, you know? The color makeup, I guess. Yeah, granted. Of course, which is why I still play it. 20 years into its lifespan. 20 fucking years, and we still have currently online right now 29,000 players. Like, come on. That has to say something. That's why I have a whole section in my Discord dedicated to this. Like, it's a great game. It's a fun game. It's something that you can always, like, put down and then come back later on. And not worry about it either. They can't. Unfortunately, I don't think there's anything they can really do about it. Like, I'm harping to a sad crowd over there on the forum, the feedback forums, for trying to get more love towards life scaling, but hey, I could be wrong. I have to be a little bit more optimistic. I really do. I gotta stop being so fucking pessimistic all the fucking time. You gonna let me dock? What you doing? Hey, what are you doing? All right, talk to you. Double check my standing, because again, I'm still trying to get my level 4 missions. Almost there. Almost. Next. Okay, so I can do both of them. I'm gonna have to remember that. No. When it comes to EVE Online, it's more like EVE, all of their systems are wrapped up into, like, they mingle into one another. It's not just, oh, okay, well, you can only focus on this section. You can only focus on that section. You know, as a industrialist, I have to go out there and I have to explore. I have to go out there and I have to rat. I have to go out there. I have to get the loyalty. You know, I have to join a militia to get the loyalty, to get this and to get that, and everything piggybacks off of one another, unlike where in Black Desert, it's just, you got your life skills and now you don't need it. Who cares about that? There's a lot of players that will never, ever see that little aspect of the game. Why? Because they give out everything. You can buy everything on the Central Mart. Like, you will never have to touch it. You know, it's not like how... No, I mean, like, even if you rat, you have to make things with them. Yeah, that's what I mean. Everything piggybacks off of it. And no, from what I've been seeing, they haven't really stepped into like much of anything when it comes to EVE Online. It was mainly like a, hey, we need money, and Prolibus is like, okay, we'll go ahead and supply you that shit, just fly under our banner type of thing. But like I said, you know, all of their systems piggyback off of one another, so it's not like you can just focus on one thing. You'll have so much fun doing everything in the game. You'll have so much fun jumping from one thing to another because you can, or because you want to, and you're rewarded for this and you're rewarded for that. You're not forced to swipe your card because you have to only do ratting, or you have to have the money. Like, if you're a free player, like, what then? I like the whole Alpha and Omega program that they have here. I mean, the ships are a little bit too limiting, but I mean, I get it. I understand you have to go ahead and force players to want to swipe their card, but at least I know I have a chance of getting my sub. At least I know, as an alpha player, I still have a possibility of earning the money to get my sub without having to sit there and swipe my card. And if I want to swipe my card, it's because, you know what? I'm enjoying this. I want to go ahead and hurry up and get up to that point so I can start enjoying more of the game. Not, God damn it, there's nothing else I can do, and I have to swipe my card, and I can't play the game unless I swipe my card. Like, no. And that's why I like this model. And I get, like, okay, yeah, after you buy BDO, it's free after that and all that dumb shit, unless you do life skilling. If you do life skilling, yeah, you don't have to put money into the game, but I can guarantee you that you are not going to be doing any of the numbers that any other players are doing. You're going to sit there and have to swipe your card in order to keep up with all of the other life skillers in the game, which is no fun. Why am I doing that shit? Why do I have to spend money to continue the race like everyone else? Like, no. Get the fuck out of here. Look, you can easily sit there and mission run to get the money together to do it. You can easily sit there and do exploration to get the money to go ahead and plex. You can, I'm not going to say mining. Let's not go down mining, because mining, you have to have Omega or, you know, a couple accounts doing your mining in order to really make money like that. But like, there's so many different avenues that you can go ahead and play the game and enjoy it and get money and continue to plex yourself and shit like that, where BDO is just like, you have to do mob grinding. That's it. Oh, if you want to do something else, we require a $400 entry fee. That's just the entry fee. We're not talking about the $40 every month. Let's go. Pay up. Where's my money? Rich people buy Omegas and sell to people that can't buy with real and get it with ISK. Look, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will go ahead and buy ISK from another station to go ahead and sell it off to the poorer player while still making a fucking bank. I'm pretty sure there's players like that on a daily. And then you don't have that on Black Desert. Like, you don't have people going out and buying the value packs to turn around and sell it. No, you're losing out if you buy it and then try to resell it. And that's if someone will actually fucking sell it to you. Because, like, let's be real, $40 a month. $40 a month. So you're gonna go ahead and buy yours and then turn around and spend another $40 to go ahead and sell all those buffs, whereas you can go ahead and spend, say, $40 on a shit ton of costumes and get 4.4 bill back. Like, come on. Like, at this point, there's no comparison in the economy. Like, if you have the ability to swipe your card over there on Black Desert, like, it's not the same over here. It's not the same, like, unfortunately. But fortunately, if you play your game right, and I'm not saying, like, this is for me, I'm not included in this, but if you play your game right, you can still buy and sell Plex like people that are swiping their card. You can't do that with costumes and shit in Black Desert. You know, you buy anything and try to relist it, you are selling at a loss. It's like everything's a silver sink over there. We're just gaining that rep. I did that because I didn't have loads of time to play. Oh, but that's fine though. That's fine though. You know, in the grand scheme of things, like, it all helps everyone out. It's not like how with Black Desert, your pearl shot, or your pearl coins or pearls or whatever the fuck they want to be called, is only for you. There's nothing's tradable. Nothing is like player driven. You know, here it's all player driven. Like, if you do not sell that ISK, where is that ISK going to come from? Where are we getting that from? And at that point, you can't say, oh, well, they're just going to go ahead and throw it in there, because that's not a player-driven economy at that point. And they know this. Like, we rely on whales. If there were no whales in this game, like, a lot of us would not be able to go ahead and sub. A lot of us would not even bother subbing. Like, a lot of us don't want to spend the actual real money on it. That's why I'm like, in this game, like, you have to rely on other players in some way, shape, and or form. It's not like in Black Desert. And that's why I enjoy it. And that's why I'll always come back. And even doing things like this, like, I'll sit there, I'll bitch and I'll complain about doing this, like with bartering or sailing or the act of trading, you know, just going from point to point. I'll bitch and I'll complain about that. But I know in this game, this is going to help me out in the long run. This is going to help me start earning at least 400k per hour, or however much I can do for the level 4 missions. And I unlocked the level 4 missions for all of my combat, my disto, my R&D, my exploration, whatever the fuck that the Astral Mining Incorporated blah 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 has for me. You know, I just enjoy knowing that I am playing for the next years to come. It's not something that I'm like, oh, okay, well, this is only going to take a couple days. No, it's like, okay, well, in the next couple years, I want to see myself, you know, owning this. I want to see myself doing this. I want my corporation to be here or at this point or blah, blah, blah. It's like a life outside of life. And they've gone ahead and done it a lot better than what a lot of MMOs strive and or wish that they could be. Even though it feels like I'm on a fixed little camera at times, you know. I don't feel like I'm actually flying sometimes. I just feel like the background is moving and I'm on a space shooter on rails type shit. But yet they went ahead and encapsulated it. You know, when I talk to people in game, I don't talk at them. You know, I don't talk at them like, oh, well, you're pixelated shit, I don't care, blah, blah, blah. No, in here, it's like, okay, well, I know you probably have more of a history in this part of the universe than I do, and if I fuck up, you might call in people, and I could get evicted from this zone. I could be gunned down and hunted, or I'll have to go here, or I'll have to go there, and people are like real life in this game. Like they will let you know. It's true. It's like so true. But I think that's the fun of it. Like one day I hope to start my own little refinery. You know, and get one of those started up and see how that little aspect is. And I know it's not going to last long. But I'm going to slowly start to build up the reputation with all of the NPC corporations around me and just roleplay trying to come up in the universe as a little mining operation. And this game is really great about that too. Like, really, really fucking amazing with it. Okay, I need to get Amber. I'll have to get Amber. $20. $21. Okay, okay. I knew it was something. It's not bad though. It's not bad. If you can stand the test of time for 10 fucking years, like, come on, not many games are at 20. Not many games are still going at 20. Or thriving as well as this at 20. I think RuneScape does another good job at what they do. I mean, there has been recent controversies and a lot of shit with that game, so I'm not really gonna go too much into it. But you know, they did a great job at captivating like whatever they had. Yeah, I got that note, that letter of termination, but their good times ended with beta 3. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Their great times ended when beta 3 came to an end, and they let us know all of the changes that was coming out for beta 4. And that was a wrap. You know, and if you want to get real technical, beta 2 were the golden days. Everything else was downhill, with the release being the absolute fucking worst. Firefall was worse. Let's not talk about that one. That one was worse, all right? Start the conversation. Yeah, and when the release came out, it was like, I played it for probably 2 days, probably 3 days, and realized like, okay, this is not exactly going where I thought it was going to be going. I can see the warning signs here. Okay, I need... How far away are you? Okay, that's fine. Let's find out. Do we have any Amber? Where's the closest location for Amber? 2 jumps out. 2 jumps out will be 10k. Okay, so how much is that? 5.5. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and take the chance. We're gonna buy that. They simplified it to the point where you just hated the game. Well, yeah, when any game starts to simplify their overly or just right complicated systems and shit like that, yeah, you lose a lot of the player base. Let's look at Classic WoW versus what they have now. And I'm not talking about the re-release of Classic WoW. No, I'm talking about like original Classic WoW versus Kata. Okay. You had a lot of people that got mad when they started introducing the whole looking for a group, looking for raid, pandas, and Pokemon. Boom. But, you know, once you start simplifying and dumbing shit down, you really make the player feel like they're dumb. You know, you really make them feel like they shouldn't be playing the game because you're looking down on them because you feel like they can't put 1 and 2 together and get 3. That's how I feel, at least. Maybe 1 in 99 resource quality, and if you make weapons with better quality, it would be better than they just make 1 quality and made everything the same. Yeah. Like I said, when you start dumbing shit down, you just lose the interest of people. There's a lot of people that like to sit there and rack their brain up in your systems and your numbers and shit like that. And that's why EVE has done so well. It has stimulated so many aspects of different types of people. I think I should have enough room for that. I'm not exactly sure, but we're gonna find out. $6K. Yeah, I do. I think. Should be half. Space trucking. Space trucking. Not like 400 to 600 quality was bad if you had that, you know, it's high end. I still dumbed it down. It's no fun when you do it. No fun at all. Take my money. I'm a broke bee. I'm a broke boy. There we go. Got to get everything all situated. Just don't like meta, that's your idea. Not true, not in Black Desert. That's all they know. Let's be real, if you don't do the meta, you are behind. You're behind on everyone, especially the bigger end content creators. I'm asking for one of my fiance's bomb-ass salads at her job. I'm gonna lie to you. I made pasta tonight, so I'm like, yo, can you bring in one of those salads? I really want to fuck one of those up. I mean, life skilling in 2016 to 18 was so good. I mean, it had its flaws, but yeah, no, it was. It was a lot better than what we had for Mastery. When Mastery was introduced, when they brought up the idea and everything, it sounded like a great fucking idea. It was like, okay, great. We have something to look forward to. And then everything started to drop about the numbers of Manus and just what was required to go ahead and tap it. And we realized, like, oh, this wasn't really an update. This wasn't a quality of life update. This was a nerf. You fucking nerfed us. And then you put our progression behind such a huge ass required wall. Like, you nerfed us. You nerfed the fishing prices, everything. Oh, if you look at the patch notes back in the day and everything, if you go back into my video and pause it on the actual like patch notes, you'll see how it's telling you that you'll get so much more fish, and they increase the value of the imperial cooking and alchemy and blah blah blah. And then you actually look at what we got, like, yo, they sat there and gaslit us. They really sat there and posted up how great it was going to be, and all of the shit that we should be looking forward to. And once it came out, none of that shit was even true. None of it was even true. And then, oh, yep, fixed enhancing rate. And by the way, that'll cost you about... Let's go ahead and throw in a trillion to get your pen. Like, really? I'm just talking about one pen. Like, that's what we had to look forward to? Nah, we felt betrayed. We felt betrayed, and then the Shy got nerfed. The Shy got nerfed from doing any type of real mob grinding, and they told us, hey, have fun with life skilling. By the way, we're gonna nerf your life skilling. I just hope that I don't do the same thing with your, even though you want a Eve-like economy. Yeah, I think for you, what you're gonna have to do is not step in. Like, try not to step in. Like, let the players deem what they see fit with everything. To a point. You know, as long as it's not game breaking, let them do it. Because a lot of times it can harbor a whole new like aspect of the game, and people will come for that. And if that is the case, you know, try to lean into it. Try to lean into it. You know, they EVE Online has their whole bounty system and shit like that. Their kill boards and all, and people enjoy the fuck out of that. Awesome. Yeah, and we got an item. That's what I'm talking about. Story missions. We're gonna need that. We're gonna have to make a little bit of money. Or I could implant that into my other jump clone. I don't know. We'll figure that out. All right, let's move on. Oh, check my... Not yet. Not yet. We're not doing just any faction. I told you, I'm trying to be really specific with who I'm going for. Astral Mining Incorporated 4 jumps out. Set destination. Go ahead and undock, and let's go. Trifactor in game, crime, life skilling, mob grinding. You have to have everything piggyback off of one another. Like you have to have it like that, like a domino system. If you don't, like, it'll really cause a rift if you only update one section, because if you look at Black Desert, they've forgotten about this update or that update. They've forgotten about this part of the game, that part of the game, to cater for this part of the game, or because of that game, this part of the game is being affected by mob grinding and mob grinding. You know, it's just one focus, whereas over here you have to focus on every little aspect, because if you change one little thing, it'll fuck up every little thing. Space trucking, space trucking. We got that crazy old space trucking. If I had a horn, I'd honk it. Just burp, burp. Crime on. Crime can get like golden blue zones, blah, blah, blah. I think you shouldn't add any limitations. I mean, not like, you know, what you can and can't do. I mean, like, have it like in every other game where there's open PV. Well, not every game like Black Desert, you know, but every other game that has open world PvP, like if you happen to go try killing a player in town, the guards will come and they will murk the fuck out of you. Like in Eve, if you're in high sec and you're trying to murder someone, the guards, the police will come and murk the fuck out of you. Like back in old Black Desert, when your karma was so low, the guards would come and murk the fuck out of you. Remember those days? Like, yeah. Just saying, like, no hard, limited, life skilling, can get gold, but less in crime. And to be honest with you, like, I still don't know how to feel about that. Because again, I know players that are out there that are making more money with their mining or their planetary industry more than what some players are doing their ratting, you know what I mean? I personally think that it should be more about your personal skill than the game limitation, you know? Like I said, this game's doing it amazingly. Look at Ultima Online. You know, it was more of a your personal skill base than anything. Like if you once you got up to your little max skill and blah blah blah, like your little end game, it was more about, okay, so you got to figure out how to outmaneuver, out magic, out pace your opponent and blah blah blah. I mean, crime will be hard, as will be player versus player, cops or players. I guess we'll see how that handles. Yeah, I guess we'll see how that handles, because I don't know. A lot of games sit there and try to make the player like the cops or the guards or whatever, but it doesn't really work out too well. You know what I mean? It just players don't really feel like they want to be in that role. Like some do. There'll be a little amount of players that do. Let's not exclude them, but a lot of the player base is not even gonna fucking touch it. You know, it's like look at Battlefield. I want to say Battlefield 4, the commander mode. Not a lot of players even bothered to jump into that mode. Why? Because it wasn't down on the ground and fighting. You know, I get it. So just keep that in mind. Like a lot of players might not be into that. Sitting there playing the po-po. Well, I don't know if you should go that route. I just think that you should try to, I don't know, play around with the idea, I guess. Play around with the idea, like, again, Eve has her bounty system. Black Desert once had a bounty idea thrown around. Arcage had a bounty idea or a bounty system that was out there. You know, a lot of these games have some type of bounty system where players will go out and make their own type of bounty system, but not like playing a popo, not playing the cops. You know, they'd rather go out and make their own storyline for it. You know, no one likes to be limited to a role or a certain thing when they're supposed to be making their own storyline. It defeats the purpose. It's like with me right now. My whole storyline of this character is I served in the Galante Omar War back like 10 years ago, and I have been slowly trying to regain everything that I've lost. I got my company started. You know, I'm getting the reputation back. We've been out here mining, doing our hauling, just living our lives out here in space after the war. Damn, how many years ago was that? Damn, like 2 years ago? 4 years ago? 5 years ago? Something like that? But that that goes to show you guys, like, it's a game that's designed for years on down the line, not tomorrow, the next day. So if you life skill, you can be a cop for a day. Nah, don't even do that, bro. Don't even do that. You know, if the player wants to go ahead and call themselves a cop, you should go and give, like, okay, so throw in little apparel that you can find around the world that is designed like cops or anything like that, so players can role play. You can't like, in a sandbox game, like, I'm just saying, if you put labels and things on things when, you know, it's the job of the player, I mean, how fun is that, you know? I'm just saying, you should just make it, you know, oh god, I don't know, just open world PvP. And if players want to go ahead and act as a cops, they can go ahead and act as a cops, but, you know, I think it should just be an automated system type of thing. You know, and then if players want to go ahead and act as cops and shit like that, then they can. I mean, let's be real. If you see a red player attacking a poor little blue player, and you know you're not going to be wanted or labeled a criminal for attacking that red, you're going to jump in and try to help defending that guy, right? I mean, I shouldn't have to, where I can make it so Corps can do whatever they want with no. You're not even looking at the middle ground, bro. Like I'm sitting there telling you like a middle ground that you can come to, and you're like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. We're not even gonna bother with that. We're just gonna make it with nothing. Like, no, I mean, if you're not willing to settle in the middle, then you run into the problem that Pearl Abyss has with Black Desert, or Arcage had between Beta 3 and Beta 4, or all of these. Like I said, yes, throw in some NPC cops, you know, little guards to protect little safe areas. That's all you have to do, and then you can throw in apparel around the world, little secret apparel or known apparel, it doesn't really matter, so that the player can go out there and actually role play as being a cop, and you know, they can uphold the law. If people are breaking the law, you know, obviously, are you going to sit there and get triggered a criminal if you are attacking a criminal? No. It drives incentive for players to go out of their way and act like their own little vigilante group. It'll make them act like bandits. It'll make them, you know, you put the possibility for the player instead of limiting the player into a little category, and like, there you go, that's your sandbox. Like, give them the tools, man. Give them the tools and the possibilities, and let them go wild. You shouldn't be trying to control and limit everything. You know, put the system in place and let the player go wild. And if there then becomes a problem, then you can go ahead and start throwing in limitations and things like that. But like, look at that, see? Look at that, right there. Do you think I'm gonna, if I was in a pod that could actually, or a ship that could actually attack and blah blah blah, you think that if I seen that player attacking someone else, I'm not going to jump in and attack him if I know I'm not going to be labeled as a criminal or anything like that? Yeah, I'm going to fucking shoot my shot. I'm going to try to go. I'm going to try to be a hero because I'm trying to make a name for myself. I know that that matters more than, say, oh, well, I applied as a cop, so you have to listen to me because that's my role. Like, nah, give the players the ability to go ahead and sit there and be like, yeah, so that's Jimmy. I heard he shot 4 players back to back because they weren't listening, and they were breaking the law and they became criminals or blah blah blah. Like, allow that shit to happen. Like, take EVE Online for example, or Ultima Online. You used to have people that would play or act like bodyguards. You know, you used to have other players that would go out and start like whole fishing operations and shit like this just to role play. Hell yeah. You know, in a sandbox type of game, and or I guess a perceived sandbox type of game, like, make the player feel like they have all of the ability to. Take EVE, you know, it's a sandbox, but yet you can't do everything and anything that you possibly want to, so it's not really like a sandbox, a perceived sandbox, but it's fucking amazing. It's good at what it does, and it has me coming back for more. It's like fucking cocaine, man. Yeah, exactly. Make the player feel like they can do whatever they want while still being limited to their little box. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Like, I feel like I can do anything in this game, but yet our actions are limited to, you know, ratting, mining some rocks, or you get the idea. You know, it's not like we can do everything in the game or in the world that we could possibly ever want to do, but yet we have that feeling like we can. You know, I can't just walk into that space station and shit like that. But you know what? It's all right, because I can go out and I can do this, I can do that, I can do that, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can bat my eyes at that. Like I keep telling Prolibus about Black Desert, you can polish a piece of shit to make it look good. Convince me that I'm doing something of value while I'm not really doing anything. You know, if you sit there and lie to me and smile and bat your eyes and blah blah blah, I am 10 times more likely to sit there and believe you opposed to knowing and seeing the pile of shit that you're currently handing me on the plate. Like, what's more believable then? What's our reputation? What is our reputation? Arg, so close. So close. Yes, no problem. I'll be here. I'll just be space trucking. Space trucking. Alright, where is the first galaxy we are going to? Okay, set destination, and let us jump. Jump, jump, jump around. We're not so broke anymore. Look at that. I mean, we could definitely work on the money. We could definitely work on the money. I'm broke as shit. I spent 800 mil to have a 2-week little sub because I couldn't get the whole month, but that's fine. That's okay. If I really want it, I will go out and I will purchase the subscription myself and not even deal with it because I enjoy the game that much. It's like, all right, I don't care. I'll go ahead and I'll do it. It's like Fallout 76. Like, I can tolerate it enough to go ahead and pay for the sub instead of just playing the free little aspects of it. So I do have 8 mil that I have to go list on the central or I have to go list in the marketplace. I don't need that anymore. Don't stop for no one. I'm a truck on a mission. I have to get my emblem on this one. I kind of ran out of money, but I need my corporation emblem right there, smack dab in the middle. And I'm pretty sure it'll be like on top over here somewhere. Complete my mission. Do you have any? No. Security. Nope. Alright, undock. Go ahead and set our destination. And... well, goddamn, it's out there. Goddamn. Alright, let's go. Do I have everything on me? Yes, I do. Okay. We going out. Well, goodbye, high sec. You were great while you lasted. We are going out into the danger zone. It's not that bad. 0.4, but we're going to the danger zone. Federation. Six more jumps left. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Alright, while we're doing this, let's go ahead and continue on. I'm still doing my missions to get the reputation to start doing my level 4 missions. My level 4 mission should allow me to start earning a little bit more money while I'm in, alpha, instead of having to rely solely on buying my Omega. But if I have to, I will buy my Omega anyway and still have the missions unlocked anyway. My goal is to get them. Oh, goddamn. My plan is to get them started for, get them unlocked for the Astral mining, and then I'm gonna work on the shipyard. And whenever I get brave enough, I will slowly start to eventually make my way out to getting the ore reputation, just for their little faction mining equipment, even though I know it's gonna be a bad fucking idea. But I have a plan. I'm gonna get a jump clone set up over there to make it a lot easier, so I'm not having to sit there and spend so much time. I've been getting it ready. Alright, let's check my jump clones. Yeah, I've been getting it ready. I have all of the implants and things, the mining and shit like that, so I can go out there and slowly get the reputation and shit needed. But that's a goal. That's a plan of mine. Just slowly start to earn reputation with all of the NPC corporations, and then start working my way on talking to the local players and seeing how they are, and seeing if I can work my way up to at least trying to compete with any type of ore manufacturers here in, well, not here, but in my local system. You sure gotta change that. Yeah, it is a lot of work, but it's the fun of it. It's the fun of it. You know, you have enough freedom in the game to sit there and be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna roleplay this. I have the ability to roleplay it. Like, with my mining operations, I fly around in a Galante painted whatever it is. Except for my retriever, I think. My retriever doesn't have the Galante. Not yet. If I can find it, I will get it, but I try to roleplay. You know, I'm a part of the Galante Federation. I'm trying to represent and all of that dumb shit. So I haven't been flying around in any of the Amar. I haven't been flying around in any of the Caldari and all that dumb shit. I'm just trying to roleplay and all that. And I leaned heavy into the whole Galante style. The drone boats, getting all of the skills together for said drones and all of that. Just trying, like I said, just trying to roleplay. I joined the militia and all when... Damn, I forgot what war was going on and all. But, you know, I did all that dumb shit. So now it's like, okay, well, I'm on my way to retiring. And how do you retire in EVE? Well, you start a corporation and you try to do some shit. I know, role-playing in a fucking RPG game, bro, like, fucking pathetic. Hey, what's up, my man? Everyone, huge shout out to my best friend. How are you? It's been a while. I'm just sitting here playing some EVE Online because I think, like, 4 hours Black Desert earlier. We need a different game. It's something different. Definitely something different. Yeah. Oh, it's going. It's going. I am currently doing a protest in Black Desert. I don't know how well that's going on so far, but my feedback list is still, or I'm still on the top or near the top of the feedback list, so I have high hopes. Role-playing, flying a magical space vacuum. Yo, bro, it's a... Yeah, you're right. You're right, OC. Welcome, welcome. I told you I'd be playing some EVE. Gotta dock. Because I feel like the crafting and the gathering in that game is not up to par, and we are being left by the wayside. So I've been posting up every single day that I posted up the original complaint until I at least get some type of response from Pearl Abyss letting me know, like, hey, yeah, you're right, we could do better, or changes are coming, or just any type of, okay, I see you. So I've been sitting there doing that the last 4 days, constantly. All right, what level are you? What level? Oh, you're only level 2. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. See where you lead us. We're just going. I see you, but we're not going to do anything. Yo, I just want acknowledgement, man. I just want to be heard. That's all. I don't want to be like passed off as another little feedback post. So I've been making sure to bump it every single time I can, and not just like a regular bump. No, I'm going out and I'm explaining every little issue point by fucking point until, you know, eventually they'll go ahead and respond. And if they don't, I will just keep posting and keep posting until eventually I have like 10 or 20 pages. You know, that's my plan. So everyone that has been like jumping in has been posting up another little issue or blah, blah, blah. And it's not even like they're fucking repeats either. Yeah, just nice and civil. I'm not trying to sit there and be like, oh, well, we need to stop paying and we need to stop playing. And no, just acknowledge the fact, like, we're in a bad state. That's all. Whether or not you want to fix it, that's cool. Great. Just tell me. You know, just be like, yo, we're not going to do shit, but we hear you. We see you. I'm like, all right, cool. Now I know. Now I know what I'm doing is not just for nothing. At least I know you're still not going to fucking do anything. Yeah. And they're using the life scaling community to go ahead and fund it. You know, the life scaling community normally, if you really want to get into it, like, it will cost you at least $400 to $500 to go ahead and get you into the running to at least start to life skill like every other player now. Why? Mob grinding can go ahead and be given their gear as they play. They're given this, they're given that, they're given all of this other shit, while this whole one half of the community is having to hide behind a paywall. Like, no, it's all right, it's cool, it's all right, we're not doing it. I know, there's no way there's a nice civil protest going on that's not attacking people over there in the corner of Heidel. I'm not saying anything about the shy protest, Sosie. I'm just saying, you know, they're peaceful protests. I'm still laughing about that. I'm still fucking laughing about that. Yeah, it's always been pay to win, but it's the fact that with mob grinding, there is more of a in-game way to go ahead and combat that. But when it comes to life skilling, you have no option. It's just you have to swipe or you have to swipe. There is no in-game option for it. Like, your combat pets, you can buy them from the central market. Your certain select life skilling pets can only be bought using your credit card. Why? Your costumes for life scaling only cannot be listed on the central market, so they cannot be bought using silver, but you have to buy them with your real money. Like, why? So there's a lot. There's a lot. And excluding a whole class from every single costume that you get or you release, and it's all this shit. I'm just going ahead and I'm gonna post it up every single day. Yeah, no, there's no alternatives to it. Not even a grind for it. There's no lesser alternative that you can go for. Like, I mean, for some of the life skills there are some alternatives, but for the really, really important things that you have to do, like you have to go out and get for your life skilling, they don't have it. It's not like how in EVE Online where it's more player driven. It's like sad. It's fucking sad, man. All right, let's undock and let's go turn in this one here. I should be getting reputation with the Astra, not FedMart. even though it doesn't really matter. There we go. That's all of that completed. I'm pretty sure there's a couple. The game has changed a lot. The game definitely has changed a lot since when I first started playing, which is why I enjoy coming back into it, just because of like all of the changes that have been put into place. But yeah, there are several, and then there's new ones, and not to mention there are 3 new ships coming out, which is why I jumped back into it recently. Again. They're for hauling. It's not even for combat. I mean, they do have combat capabilities, but Eve was like, look, we get that you guys like to haul things around. We get that you guys like to go ahead and have wars, and we understand that these poor guys can't defend themselves while you assholes are attacking them. So you know what? We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna mash it all together, and there you go. Your haulers are now able to go ahead and shoot down anyone that's trying to attack you. Whether or not it's gonna be successful, that's not the problem, or that's not the issue here. You know, at least you can defend yourself a little bit more, and or in some cases a lot more. But we have to wait until the update comes out to really see how it goes. Alright, I cannot deal with the mining chat down here. You guys can't see it, but I can, and I'm not really fucking enjoying that. Hell yeah, thank you for the sub. You're fucking amazing, bro. Hell yeah. Hells yeah. Oh, you're like, no, fuck that ad. Yeah, Twitch is real fucking bad with that. Twitch is real fucking bad with it. Alright, we're up to 7 mil, but I don't think I want that. Are there AI enemies of any sort in here? Yeah, I would consider that the Jove Empire, but it's really hard to get out there. Or maybe the Triglavans. I guess you can consider them. I don't really know. I'm more of your... You know me, like in Black Desert. I want to pet rock. I want to bake bread. I want to sit there and do other things than go out there and encounter the worst nightmares of my life and pretend like I'm a goddamn hero. Like, I know better. I know I'm not. Look at me. Look at me. Do I look like a fucking hero? God, no. But you know what? I can play FedEx. That I can do. How much loyalty do I have for the Federal? No, I don't have any more. Okay. Let's open up the agency and head back to where we were. Luckily, I'm not too far out. It says I can play FedEx and the worst delivery service. I never said I was a good delivery service, all right? I never said I was a good one. You take that back, all right? I am literally like FedEx. Maybe I might come through with your package. Maybe I might end up as a burning wreckage out there 2 systems away. Oh, much like what FedEx, all right? But maybe if you tip me a little bit more and pay for that expedited, maybe I might end up burning a little bit sooner and you still won't get your shit. Just saying. I'm an early corporation, my man, all right? I am just starting out. It's not even like I've established myself. All right, I'm like the Postal Service now. Just the whole thought of it. I'm a fucking joke. No, you're not getting your shit. You act like they're going to really bring you your shit after they picked my body clean. Like, nah, nah, there is no possibility. Like, if you don't get your shit, bro, you just don't get your shit. And I might be dead, so the service might be out of business too. That's the type of service that I'm running here, man. All right, I'm a one-man operation. I don't think I have the capabilities of ensuring the quality of your delivery, but you know what? I'm gonna try. That should count for something, right? Like that earns your ISK. Yeah, send me your packages. I'll get them delivered. Oh, if they're like 20 jumps away, guarantee that as a loss, all right? You're just paying me to fly out there to die. But if you want, I can record it so you have something to look back on when you paid me to die. I'm just not really set up for hauling. I can do minor hauls. I can go from point A to point B, but when it comes to actually dealing with buying the contracts and doing the hauls out like that, like I'm not at that point yet. I am now getting into the point where I can do commodity hauling if I would go ahead and pull up the apps, and I got some tools for that and my spreadsheets over here. I think I have Microsoft Excel over here. Yeah, my Excel's over here. I have my spreadsheets and my tools over here. I have my app that I have over here to make sure my jumps are safe, and then I have my app over here to make sure that the gates are not being camped. This app over here for my routes to make sure that they're efficient. And I'm over here complaining and bitching about Black Desert. Oh, min-maxing. They don't fucking know anything about min-maxing until they jump into Eve. Like, when you have to have a whole stretched out fucking screen just for all of your apps and your spreadsheets and shit, just to be able to play over here with your 4 accounts that you're multi-boxing, and I don't want to hear shit about Black Desert. Or, oh, our PvP is so horrible. What are we gonna do? Stop bitching. That's what you're gonna do. Like, jump into a different game to where if you go out there and think you got big balls and want to attack someone else, they can take all your shit. They can destroy your ship and still pick clean your body to see what they can get. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, it's a shame. And that's why I know where my stance is on my little rally. I know the capabilities that they have. Like, come on. I can't get anything, and oh, I'm broke as shit. That's right, I'm broke as shit. But I am getting the loyalty. I am doing that one. Let's check out our interactions. I need a story mission. I need a story mission like that. Wait, nope. Don't undock yet. Take a quest, and let's go. All right, undock. Let's go. I can't tell if your Twitch is fucked up, if your game is yeah. So when it comes to Eve, I don't want to be tracked down and hunted down, so I'm making sure that my HUD has been cut off in certain little aspects and shit like that. Yeah, no. Like I said, I'm making sure my locations and everything. Like, the location telling me how long it'll take me to go down here, like, yeah, no, cut off. My UI over here letting you know where I am, cut the fuck off. Over here, yep, same deal. People are ruthless, man. Like, people will treat Eve like it's real life. And with that, I have to worry about my safety of my company and trying to transport my goods. They will really pick through my body like a goddamn vulture if they had their chance. I've had it happen plenty of times. This is my second transport ship, so I'm hoping not to lose it. Oh, let's check all of our market deals, see what we have and or if anything was sold. Market orders. I only have 119.2 million on the marketplace. 19 out of 41 max orders. Yeah. We're gonna continue trying to sell more shit. While your ship is being loaded. You know what? I was just telling everyone, as much as I hate the fact that my fucking ship looks like a goddamn dick, if I wasn't Galante, like, and trying to roleplay as it, I'd play any other ship. But there is also one thing that my Galante has over the other ones. Their hauling ships are designed for little specified things. Like this one is for, I think, just transporting regular things at a faster rate than the Iteron. It's mainly for mission running. Then you have one for commodities, you have one for mining, you have one for I'd have to actually check, but they're actually more specified than the other ones. And or the other ones have different specifications. Yeah, apparently my ship only my faction only has a fascination with giant dicks. Alright, look. I don't know if we're overcompensating for something or we're trying to swing it around or anything, but it is what it is. Either that or a fucking vacuum cleaner, but still it doesn't really translate well. Yeah, it looks like a fucking magical space dick. The magic school bus of the penis. Mr. Rizzle, where are we going today? Oh, God, your mom's house. Beep, beep. I guess whatever the truck horn would be. But yeah, all the other ones have their own little specified roles and shit like that. So when it comes to my space dick, it's like, do I really want to be flying anything else? Let's look at Caldari. Oops. Come on. Ship cargo capacity. Okay, so this one is for like the distance and shit, for jump distance, and they don't really have anything else. If you look at the Amar, what does the Amar have? Max velocity, max inertia, so quicker warping or aligning time to warp. Minmatar, I think have different one. Yeah, gas hold, regular. I don't really know. I guess these are regular ones, but you got gas hold on this one. But then you look at the Galante and you're like, well, fuck me running sideways. Like I said, you have your normal transporting, your ice transporting, planetary commodity. Let me see. Which one is this one for? Ship mining hold, and your extremely large, I can carry everyone and their mom type capacity. And I think I have all of them. I really do. Talk to you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. And we don't have anything around us, so we're gonna have to actually go and jump on it. It's like, why are you not undocking? What the fuck? Alright, hopefully the heat is not too bad. I can turn down the AC. We can have it start sounding like it's actually, like, you know, legit. And not like I'm in a fucking microphone like, it's alright. I don't need that. Space trucking. I think after where am I relatively in terms? Yeah, I've actually been getting real into that. We'll set the destination out to mining. No, I haven't finished the season. No, I don't really play like that. I got into it a little bit late, and then I jump in every so often when I'm trying to just, sit back and relax. But I started a bed and breakfast over on Fallout 76. So if you happen to see me playing, bro, jump in and check out my bed and breakfast. I have it set up so that the players can come in, they get free Mirelurk, they get free coffee, free tea, they can work on their agility, play music. There's a lot of medicine, other little things that they can buy there at the camp. They have I think it's like 5 beds they can sleep in. All of the crafting stations. Oh man, what else? They have purified water, Brahmin in the back. They have crops they can go ahead and pick. I think there's free alcohol too in the camp. So there's a lot of things that they can go ahead and do, and I go ahead and I have it right there next to what's that Wayward. It's the Wayward Bed and Breakfast. There you go. To give you an idea of I'm smack dab right across the street. But yeah, if you ever catch me playing, jump in, check out my little base. I like to role play in there too. I help out with the community, sit there. I try to instill the Wasteland Survival Guide. You're working on the story quest. I'm like 100 and level 120, I think. We're still going to. I'm still trying to finish the Atlantic City story quest. They're gonna murder me. They're gonna murk my ass. They're gonna murk my ass real fucking quick. 3, 2, 1. Cool. Nope, they didn't. I'm like, why are you gate camping? I'm not gonna ask questions, but I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, I think I'm at Atlantic City, and I should be done all of my story quests, so I'm ready for the new expansion coming out. And then I'm gonna start a new camp over there near in the new area, so I can better suit the players' needs. I'm gonna try to open my bed and breakfast over there, which I did buy the tavern or the inn saloon, the saloon little prefab. And if you haven't already, bro, pick up the Enclave laser turrets. Yeah, I'm ready for that. I've been doing everything I could with the community. I've been doing my daily ops. I've been starting my groups to have other players jump in and get their little experience sharing sharing the perks and shit. So, players feel like they're more entitled to do this and do that. It's been great. And I'm not sure how many more hours you have left, but it should be like 10 hours left or something like that. But if you go into the camp section in your atomic shop, they should be 50% off, so 250 caps or atoms for you. Sorry, not caps, but atoms. Yeah, no, they can take down a legendary Scorch Beast like it's nothing. So hurry up and pick it up while you can instead of paying the 500 atoms for it. Oh yeah, now that the alien event is done, now I can start listing all of my alien blueprints that I've been stocking up. Every little event that they came out with, I've been stocking up all of the plans so that once the event was done, I can go ahead and start listing them up for all of the newer players that are just jumping in, and I'll make my money like that. Yeah, I'm waiting for the next little atom injection that I should be getting, so I can go ahead and start buying another little pack. I'm gonna see what I need or what I want. But I've mainly been going for just, instead of going for the actual bundle, I've been going for, okay, I see that one is like 50% off. I'll go ahead and pick up that one. That one's 20% off. Okay, I'll just pick up that item instead of going for the actual bundle, so I can at least save some more of my atoms that way. Yeah, like I was telling everyone earlier during my Black Desert stream, what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start doing my Black Desert stream, and then afterwards I'm gonna do either after I make dinner, because my fiance is normally working closing, so I can make dinner and then I can do another stream. But I'll do my EVE Online, I'll do my Fallout 76, and then, you know, we'll go ahead and see where that leads us, and maybe Throne and Liberty whenever that decides to fucking drop. Like, oh, I want it. I want to play it. Even if people are already considering it like dead on arrival and shit like that, I really want to play it. Oh, hell yeah. She is bringing me one of her, like, supreme salad type shits. I'm like, fuck yeah, that's my favorite. I swear it has everything in her store on this one salad. Isn't that the game that had the mobile auto that they backtracked when they heard the player community was real fucking mad about it? Fuck yeah. But if you know what, your company can go ahead and backpedal and rethink everything. That says something, opposed to, yeah, no, deal with it, guys. It's really what you want. You know, this is what you guys really, really want in the future, NFT, Bitcoin. Woo! Damn, it heats up in this fucking here. God damn. Yeah, no. If you're willing to backtrack on everything that you had already coded, that's a thumbs up in my book. It may not be the thumbs up that I want, but you know what? If you're willing to go ahead and do that shit, cool. All right, now that we are here, we can go ahead and start our mining operation again. Let's go ahead, jump into our mining, pay the money. And while I'm here, let's go ahead. We'll redeem that here because I'm going to use that to fly to and from. Go ahead, redeem you. Ooh, curious. Ooh. We'll open that later. I got to bring that over to my actual shit, my home station. And then what are you for? Relic? I don't really care. Yeah, then backtracking is good. Credit for that? Yeah, exactly. You get 1 credit. 1 credit. You don't get all of the credit. You get 1. If you fuck it up after that, that's not up to me. Like, I tried. I tried to give you 1 credit. All right, let's get started with some real mining. Oh joy, we've done our hauling. Let's go and at least start making some type of money that I can go and list off into the regional market. Warp drive active. This is gonna be slow as shit. It's gonna be slow as shit, but I swear, guys, I swear, it's gonna look like I have a whole entire mining operation going on, which is why I like to roleplay. like, I legit, the reason why I roleplay in here is because of my mining, my reclaimer here. It makes me feel like I'm in charge of a whole mining operation. Like, albeit I know it's drones and they're not really like actual players and shit like that, but for now at least I can pretend like my drones are like my employees, and I'm running a whole entire operation. All right, so starting off, we're gonna target you, so let's go over in this direction. Okay, now let's get our mining started. Gotta figure out what's getting close. You and you. Exactly, it keeps you in the game longer. Like, if you have the ability to Skyrim the shit or Fallout for it, like, oh, come on. How can you not? All right, now we can go ahead, unlock those targets, stop our ship, and we shall go ahead get. Oh wait, no, not you, not you, not you. I already have you. I see you there. I gotta look for the certain rock that I'm trying to mine for, and you. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not gonna mine the same thing that my drones are mining, so they can go do their own and I can mine my own. You just installed the Fallout Anonymity mod pack. Gonna have some fun with that too. Okay, so what's that, 4? I have yet to jump back into 4 after they came out with their update, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna play it. I already have it. I own it and shit. I have yet to install it again. I found myself playing Fallout 76. Like, as much as I wanted to bash the game when it first came out and all that, they have done so much changes. I've actually sat there and I've been enjoying it more than Fallout 4. I mean, sue me. I think it's more of the player interaction, just being like, yeah, I can go out there and I can act like a dick if I wanted to. Like, I can act like an actual wastelander, and someone will be out there to put my ass into check. I did become a criminal at one point, and I got hunted down. But the point is, like, it gives me that option, whereas Fallout 4 is like, I'm a god of my own universe. You know, like I can control everything and the narrative and all this dumb shit, and I kind of want to have that check and balance system. I kind of want to be kept in my place. Like if I am fucking up and I am trying to enter someone else's lane, like I want that ability to be like, yo, bro, calm down. You are acting real fucking reckless. I don't know. I guess it's mainly because like I don't really have a normal real job like I should. You know, I stream. I'm a content creator. You know, this is what I do for a living and all. So I get that social interaction from talking to all of you guys. I get to fill that little role from, you know, my comment section and shit like that when I'm like on YouTube. But if you had a real job, like, you know, like all of you guys do, like you get to fill that social aspect every single day of your life when you go to work. I have to log in like that and play games just to get that social interaction. I mean, like, yes, family is one thing. Like I can talk to them and blah blah blah, like, oh yeah, cool, great. It's just not the same with other people out there, like the random social interaction. You don't like people, you don't talk to people. What do you mean? I don't like hanging out with people outside of, like, it's weird. I'm a fucking social butterfly when it comes to online and all that dumb shit. It's not even like, oh, I'm hiding myself behind a camera screen. Like, no, I'm not hiding myself either. Like, I just don't like to interact with people in real life. Like, they're dumb. They're really fucking dumb. You know, they could be dumb and extremely judgmental and all this shit over like not even speaking to you and all this. Like, I don't know. I'm one of those guys, you know. I'm a fucking kid that plays a video games in the basement type of guy. Like, oh god, fear him. Speaking of which, I should find out how my family's doing. I haven't talked to them in such a long time. Oh yeah, no, you understand. You understand. I mean, technically I'm under contract with Amazon. Does that count? I mean, technically it counts, right? If I signed a contract with Amazon, like, technically I work for Amazon. Or work with Amazon. However that fucking wants to be termed. I'm contracted by Amazon. No, God, no. No, I have to deal with regular, normal, everyday 9 to 5 people that are probably sitting there, you know, with their dick in their hand and their mouse in their other hand, one sock on and shit like that, talking about, I like playing this game too. And to be honest with you, if I had no camera, I'd probably be sitting there the same way, like, yeah, man, same here. Like, let's be real. No, you get to deal with the whole special type of crazy. You get to deal with the Karens and the others. The others. At least I know my kind. My kind I get to deal with. Yeah, at least I know what ails them. I know what the fuck is wrong with them. Like, okay, yeah. Homie got fucked over with the ISK over at Jita 44 a little bit too much. Oh yeah, faction warfare. Yeah, I understand where that dude's coming from. I understand why he is so fucking angry. Or like a guy that can't exactly do anything with the space station or whatever the fuck that he has over there in a place that can't be moved. And I get it. There is no explaining the levels of stupidity that the people that you have to deal with are experiencing and or exhibit. You work closely with the Amazon drivers business. You're slowly exactly. Yeah. No. There is no like explanation on the type of dumb that you have to deal with. Let's be real. You know, at least with mine, I can tell you, dude got fucked over in this system way too much, or the company is like just they're bringing him to that point, or the game. No, with you it's like, okay, they were born like that, or they woke up like that. I can't even explain why they're like that. Like, I get it, I understand, you know. It'd be like that sometimes, right? It'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and lose yourself in a good fucking video game where you can do some no holds barred murder, you know, just justifiable PvP. These kids grew up during COVID and can't cope with life. No, the care bearing. The care bearing is what I deal with in Black Desert a lot, which is why I'm playing other games and trying to get back that sense of enjoyment. The way Black Desert is going right now is like how I explained to everyone. You were there. You know pandas and Pokemon. The jump between Wrath of the Lich King and Kata, when you care bear the community, when you do too much hand holding, I have to shield you from the truth type of shit. What happens? What did we deal with? Whenever I talk about World of Warcraft, it is always with him. RM over here was my partner in crime every single year that I played World of Warcraft. It was me and him. It was me and him the whole time. What's my inventory look? I'm like pretty fucking low. Pretty low, but I'm still making a lot more money than what I was doing out there doing my hauling, which is why I'm trying to unlock my level 4 missions. That way, at least when I drop down and I can't do my mining like I am now, at least I can still have the ability to at least haul it. Exactly, it was an amazing game. It turned into a dumpster fire, like ArcAge Beta 3 to Beta 4 to release. You know, it started out as a great game, and then it devolved into a fucking dumpster fire. Look at New World. New World started out as a fucking dumpster fire, and they're slowly starting to maybe possibly put out some of their dumpster fire before even taking the blowtorch and starting a whole new fire. So that's the route that Black Desert is going down to. I mean, I get trying to save the new money and all, but your veteran players are going to leave, and it's going to kill the fucking game for everyone else because they're relying on those veteran players. Eve will always have it right. Whoops, not that one. We never want to mine the same nodes that our little mining drones are mining. Because why would we do that? Why would we subject ourselves to that? No, it's okay, we're not. My little mining drone. The world is actually slowly turning around, according to some people. Okay, some aspects, yeah, some aspects I've heard that are pretty bad. But yeah, they're slowly. It's not like, say, No Man's Sky, which I do play that a lot too. I do play that a lot. I think I'm trying to unlock my metal character, the race, the robot race. I think that's the point I'm at now. I've already beaten the main storyline, reset the universe, did that whole shit, and I am just back on the grind again. I told you, I have to use these games as a way to go ahead and socialize, to fill that little aspect of my life that I no longer get. You know, I went from being an RM, working 12 hours, usually 12 to 13 hours a day, to being behind a camera. All right, let's stop looking. It's a slow start. My thing is, it's a slow start, but you have to get into the whole sense of not trying to rush it to the end. Not trying to rush it, just trying to do your own thing. I guess maybe like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a slow fucking startup. The very, 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 very slow startup. And fundamentally the whole pace of the game. Yeah, for me, what I've been doing in my No Man's Sky is I've started a trade empire. Much like I do with everything else. But no, I've started a trade empire. I've been trading from usually like, okay, so for one line I like to do starts out with your mining, then I'll transport those materials to the next place where it'll be converted into another thing, and then converted over to another thing, and then converted over to another thing, until I do a whole entire cycle. But the thing that I do is I try to go for the higher valued areas, and, you know, okay, I'm buy low here, sell high here. Okay, I know this one. Okay, I'm going to go ahead, and that's basically all I've been doing. So I have a trade ship that I've been going around doing my trading like with that. I have my exploration ship to go and do my explorations, obviously, and then I have my sentry ship to do actual real combat. And with that, I've been I don't think I've really been trying to study my capital ship. I've just left it off in the background. My freighter, there we go. My freighter I've left off in the background. I got one. It's cool. It's great. It's not the one I want, but I got one. It's great. Yeah, when I really feel like I wanna get into the whole SpaceX aspect and shit like that, I jump into Eve. When I want to get into the whole Ark feeling, then I jump into No Man's Sky. Always. Gatherer, crafter, just anything to really feel like I'm doing something in the world. You know, everyone's a soldier. Everyone can kill shit. But not everyone is going to take time out to transport goods from point A to point B and do this because they enjoy it. You know, they're doing it for a thrill and shit. No, everyone's a soldier, bro. Everyone's a fucking soldier. But who plays a medic? You know, like, who plays the medic? That's why I love industry. I love it. To give you an idea of my operation that I have currently ongoing, let's check out. So I have currently in my home little system getting ready to go and start selling off my blueprints and things like that. Check out the so if you look, I'm getting all of my blueprints together to start selling off slowly but surely, and I'm gonna continue to go down and try to become a mining empire, just everything I can. From the crystals down to the ventures, I have to buy the venture blueprint to start getting all that done. Yeah, when it comes to playing catch up, I don't really know if I can really like get the expansion or anything like that. Like with New World, I want to go ahead and jump into again, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to play catch up to the original, and then still I have to play catch up to the expansion. And if they happen to get anything new, then I'm like, great. Now I have to play catch up to what that is like. I'm in the same boat that you're in, and I don't know if I really want to do that with things. It's kind of like my experience here in Eve, even though it's a lot easier to catch up. It's like, you're behind everyone else. Other players can go ahead and experience a whole new update that's going to be coming out, whereas you can't really do anything, and then you have to play catch up to what you're originally doing. Like, I don't know if I want to do it. But you're in a different situation where you have to pay for your shit. You have to pay to play. And that really, really changes the opinion on things. Like, do you have enough time to go ahead and play catch up, though? Do you have enough motivation to play catch up for the money that you're paying? It's not like I paid the game and now I can play it whenever I want. I can just, okay, I can ignore it for a couple weeks. Like, no, you have to like legit play because you're paying. It's kind of like in Fallout 76 where I'm obligated to jump into my private worlds because I'm paying for it. I just feel like I have to because I'm paying for it. Like, I don't want to, but come on, the money, bro. The money. I'm paying for it. It's gonna be a waste if I don't. I mean, there's other aspects of it that, play out for, but like, I just feel like I'm entitled. I have to. I'm required to. It's mandatory. The joys of mining. Oh, skiddly doo, cuckoo cachoo. I don't know about you, but this is fucking chilling, bro. I can totally fall asleep. No, I'm probably gonna take a dab, get a drink, and we're gonna continue our mining. How much time do I have? I got at least like 40 minutes. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, we'd totally be able to get away with it. But at the same time, I kind of get a little worried whenever I get up and walk away, even if I'm in high sec. I lived too much in low sec. I don't like to live out here in the normal space where everyone is able to go ahead and live their lives. My home base is over in 00. Either 0001. Let me find out. Oh no, 02. Yeah, 02. So I kind of live out there on the edge, but not really out there in hell. If that's what you call it, hell. But I will have to get an alt out there in the ore area that is out in no man's land. The boonies out there in the places where no one ever wants to fucking be at. Oops, 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 oops. Yeah, right out here. I have to go right about here. That's where I'm gonna have to set out an alt. Right here. If I can do that, I can go and get the reputation needed to build with the outer ring. I think that's just for bragging purposes. That's just for me to be like, yeah, no, I'm good. Oh, okay. Like I was telling you, like, yeah, no, my problem is trying to play catch up too, and your issue that you're really gonna run into is like you're paying for it. You have to pay to play. You're gonna feel obligated. Like, is it really worth it? Like, that's a whole entire thing. It's not like how, okay, you know, you paid for the game and I can take a break. I don't have to really play it. Like, I feel obligated to jump into my private worlds on Fallout 76. Why? Because I'm paying for it. Like, not because, oh, there's anything of value more so than general pop. No, it's just because I pay for it. I feel like I have to jump in there. It's like that. Like, do you have the time to go ahead and designate to it? Because if you don't, then now you feel like, oh, great, I'm wasting my motherfucking money because I didn't play today. You know, that's $14 that like I could have used for this, and I'm wasting it. That's like I could have did this and I could have did that, and so, that's why I don't really like to play Final Fantasy anymore. Exactly. I don't have the time like that to go ahead and justify being able to spend real money on my subscriptions and shit like that. If I can go ahead and play a game where I can go out and not have to spend real money for my sub and still, I mean, yeah, I will have to go ahead and struggle more so than the average card swiper, but I still have that ability. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that because at least I know the time and effort that I put into it is the time and the effort that I have, instead of feeling like I'm losing out on so much time and I should feel guilty because that's like a lot of money out of my pocket in the grand scheme of things. Like, let's be real. You know, like, take a Black Desert, a $40 little subscription that you get, or that you have to pay for every fucking month. $40 is a brand new game, a brand new AAA title. Hell, that's probably 2 brand new AAA titles. You want to go with early access? That's probably 2 early access titles, maybe 3, maybe 3.5. Like, nope, I feel guilty. I feel guilty and I can't justify it. I can't. So I don't get the subs for Black Desert. And after knowing the price and the value and everything, I will work my ass off and try to be featured in the BDO monthly just so that I can go ahead and have them pay for the shit that I want. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'll work my butt off just to be maintain my partnership, and that's it. Like, unless they actually do some real changes and start to show some type of love to the community, I can't do it. And then I'm gonna feel guilty if I do. All right, let's go drop off our things. How much money is that so far? 2.7 mil. That looks low. That looks low as shit until you start to realize, like, oh, okay, unless I actually put real money into the game, like, a lot of activities fucking suck. A lot of people don't put in the I guess, like, if they're a part of a corp, they don't really think, oh, okay, so you got a higher taxation and or a lower taxation than the rest of the game, so that's more money in your pocket, and you're able to do that. Like, they don't put all that into consideration when they're sitting there saying, like, yeah, I made 400 mil an hour, and then I'm doing this. Yeah, you're part of a big corporation. They probably gave you your ship, so you didn't have to spend the money for that. They probably went ahead and plexed you too, so you didn't have to do all that. Blah blah blah. I have to get the expansion for V Rising. Was the expansion even worth it? Because I have the base version. I was playing the base version when it first came out, and I got bored of it, you know, playing alone and all. It was all green and shit. Oh, the update was free? Okay. So wait, what was the pack that you had to buy? What was that pack? It was like 20 bucks or something like that. Because I know you had the first cosmetic, and then you had... There's like a green one. Those are just cosmetics? I don't know. There was one cosmetic, the first one that was really pretty good. I forgot which one it was. I forgot. Don't quote me on it. But yeah, I do have V Rising. I do have that. I just haven't really played. It gets really boring when you're just playing by yourself. All by myself. Yeah, I didn't. When V Rising came out, I think it was right after I lost my job. I was a assistant manager over in another little burger place after I basically like put my 2 weeks in for my RM position. So I'm like, all right. Yeah, newest one is Castlevania themed, which is what I wanted. I'm like, all right. I don't want to spend the money and everything, but I looked at borrowing it. But it's like, I already own the base version. Maybe eventually, possibly, I'll get it. I'm not really trying to spend the money on it. As a low streamer, I don't have those possibilities. Where am I? What am I locking on to, and how far away is it all? It shouldn't be that far. I'm just not... I'm gonna go ahead and just take it. It's a rough game. You're playing on Brutal? Yeah, but it's fun, though. It's a different concept. Top down. You know, you usually get the first person, third person, but never usually top down. And if anyone ever says that they're gonna make a top-down game, they always take like 10 years, or the project gets scrapped in so many different fucking ways from Sunday that you don't even care about it anymore. It is definitely requires more patience to figure out your plan to fight some of the boss. Yo, no, I ran into that with the second boss. The second boss after the wolf, I was like thinking, oh yeah, I'm Billy Badass. I play video games a lot. You know, I played Elden Ring. I know what I'm doing. Fuck no, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I stand corrected. I was like, okay, so there's a little bit of skill required in this game. It's not just one of those casual type games where I can get away with nothing. Beyonce burned her hand. Unfortunate. Always on pasta. I feel bad because I made pasta tonight too, and I'm gonna make her a baked pasta. All right, guys, I will be right back, everyone. I'm just gonna go ahead and let me see if I can turn off the webcam and all that good shit. Fuck no, it's not gonna work. All right, give me 1 second, everyone. I will go ahead and be right back. Give me 1 second, everyone. Hey, I want to point out that normally I do have like little screens and shit, but not for this game. Not for this one, all right? My bad. Like in theory, yeah, I should. Don't mind me. I got a little bit of COVID. No, I don't. I don't. Gotta love mining. I don't. I really fucking don't. I normally have my mining up in the background while I have another character out here. I normally multi-box. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The reason why I don't min-max or any of that dumb shit in Black Desert is because of the fact that I do it so much in this game, I can't stand to do it in another game like that. And let's be real, it's not even really min-maxing when it comes to Black Desert because it's not like how it is over here. Like, not once do I need all of these like little extra shits for what I'm doing, like all of the extra XLs and everything. Just heard the corniest and coolest dad jokes ever, and you only okay. I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why. I'm done. I'm dead. I can't stand you. I can't fucking stand you. You fucking motherfucker. I really read that out loud and I'm like, what is he talking about? Oh, you got me. That's just as bad as my dad. I know you remember when my dad got my little sister with the whole wish sandwich shit. Like, that shit was fucking hilarious. Oh man, I wish I had a sandwich. Oh yeah? I wish I did too. Or I forgot how it went. God damn it, I fucked it up. But yeah, I know that was priceless. Just the look on her face when he said that. Done, dead. I was like, all right, you got that one. I haven't talked to him recently. I heard he's going through a little bit of Alzheimer's right now, so it's not like he remembers everything. So I haven't really gotten to speak to him. Oh, looks like we have to throw our mining drone over here. I think in all actuality, I should be going for the Scordite. I think I should be going for the Scordite, but I'm gonna stick with the Plagioclase. Oh, my dad. He's finally gotten to that age where he's starting to get that Alzheimer's. So he's not exactly remembering everything that he needs to anymore. Like, I got a message. Where's my phone? Yeah, I know. I know. I found that out from my sister. I think my mom briefly told me, but I really haven't talked to any of them. Exactly, I haven't heard. Unless I go out of my way to purposely talk to them. I think other than Jay, because Jay comes into my streams a lot. He does his little streaming YouTube and all that dumb shit too. Other than that, I really don't hear about any of them unless I go out of my way. I might have to start hauling again. I might have to. Even though this is pretty lucrative, I should be able to make a decent amount of money. I think I might switch off onto, I'm thinking I do have an endurance setup for my more riskier mining. I'm gonna probably head out there to start going for the higher valued or to start making some type of money or have a nice little stockpile for when I eventually go into alpha. I'll probably go ahead and plex soon. Right? All right, but let's be real. Let's be real. If one's getting it, I'm pretty sure the other one will start to get it soon too. It's like contagious at that point. Hide your kids, hide your wives. Yeah, no, I just have no intentions on ever going back. Never, ever, never, ever, ever not. I can't. Jersey is mainly like designed to keep you trapped there, and I can't trap myself like that anymore. It's entrapment. And possibly even get that to maybe right there. No, I'm not gonna be able to do anything with that yet. I'm gonna have to try to. I'm gonna go on the Eve wiki to find out how to really set up my UI and everything, so it's better like set up for the live streams. And then I'm gonna get my BRB screen set up and everything for you because I know how much it's gonna bug you. Which means I'm gonna have to do one for Fallout and goddamn, you fucking picky ass motherfucking people. I swear. I swear, calling out my flaws. Here to make me go into hiding. I wish we had more to do in the corporations. Like, for me, it's a little underwhelming because I'm a part of my own little corporation. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'm part of my own little corporation, so there's not really much I can really partake in. Yeah, I haven't been logged in for a month. That's my alt, my other account. I'm like, just in case shit goes down, at least I know I still have someone that's in the guild that can go ahead and make sure nothing is like stolen and or any of that dumb shit. But yeah, see, I'm trying to get up my reputation with the local corporation, so, you know, at least I have some type of better standing with them or some dumb shit like that. I mean, like, my reprocessing tax rate reduction, the broker's fee reduction, you know, shit like that. I want to go ahead and hurry up and get on. And then eventually I'll get started on making my own refinery, which I know is only going to last for maybe a week, if that. I'm going to have to get another player to help defend the keep. I'm going to have to get other players. So once I can finally start to progress through the whole grind and get everything situated, then I will start to focus on getting my own refinery and getting other players recruited and all that dumb shit. I really don't know what to do with corporations. I think the most I've done was, what, guild officer and shit like that. I thought about it, but the politics, bro. The politics, it goes really, really fucking deep in this game. And if you happen to choose the wrong side and shit, like, that's your whole entire career. You will be, like, outcasted to the opposite end of the game. And I mean, granted, if you go to the opposite end of the galaxy, it's like playing a whole new video game and all. But it's like, do I really want to go ahead and side with the wrong side and get brought into a war? And next thing I know, I'm in an alliance with the goons or a tester, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't think I want to really be committed into that. I joined a war once. And I'm still trying to recover from it. Like, all the reputation and shit. Like I showed them earlier, history, yeah. I joined the war once. I did my time, you know. Now it's time to go ahead and retire. Start a whole new legacy. Like, I can go out to Null. I think I can go out there and do what I need to do, you know, risk it for the biscuit, all that dumb shit. It's just living out there. I've heard two separate little aspects of going out there in Null. Starting off with, I guess you learn to be a Care Bear. You stop risking it for the biscuit because you no longer have to. You and your 40 other friends will go out there and patrol the systems and shit like that. You have things handed to you. You make money passively and all this shit. Like, everything is handed to you, so you lose that whole solo mentality, that aspect of like what really drives null or low sec and your high sec regions. Like, a lot of those players aren't driven by the corp mentality. I have to wage war. I have to maintain my area. If you're blue, I have to kill you. If you're like not a part of my corp, you have to die. I don't care if you're just here to see the environment. You have to die. Like, you lose that whole sense of like being a part of a whole universe. No, it's now, okay, I'm at the top of the food chain. Now what else is there? I don't want to be that. As much as it's alluring and all that dumb shit, it's just like me. I just rather I want my own story. I don't want someone else's hand-fisted story and their politics thrown into what I have to do because I'm a part of their corp, and it just happens to be the best one that I can go for at that time. Like, it's a lot. There's a lot more nuances than just like, okay, I'm gonna choose you and you're gonna be the best one for me and shit like that. I've heard stories. Downloading Eve game seems daunting though. Starting out in BDO was bad enough. You could see yourself quitting pretty quickly in Eve. They make it really okay. So before starting out on Eve, it was a lot harder. It was a lot more confusing, but they made it a lot more simple to go ahead and help you navigate through the world. Show you like, hey, these are the different paths that you can take. Here's the different activities and the paths that you can go ahead and take. If you need an idea, it'll give you an idea of what to do. You know, show you just like the little brief snippets of like what makes it great. You want to do exploring? Okay, great. So you got your project discovery, your career missions and shit like that. Like, they hand hold you through the first introduction. What's up, Sam? Welcome back, man. You know, there's that. The skills can be really, really daunting, but again, they go ahead and they give you skill plans to go ahead and choose from. Okay, well, I just want to go ahead and kill things, so you can go ahead and do the enforcer. It'll choose your race, like, oh, I want to be the Amar bounty hunter or the Amar mission hunter, or just killing in general. You know, mission, bounty hunting for PvP, and just murder in general. Then you have your Soldier of Fortune, your PvP aspects, you know, being a pirate, just things like that. Like, they're pretty good with it. You know, there's a lot of resources out there to help you get started too, just in case you get really confused on it. And, you know, I have a Discord out there so that you can ask questions and shit. So, yeah, it can be daunting jumping into any game, especially if the game has been out for 21 years so far. But hey, better time than never. Especially because you can play for free. You could do at least 40% of the game while being an alpha player. And then even with that, I still say 20% of what you're missing is more skill-based. And then the rest of it is what you have to unlock with Omega in terms of the ships that you have or the activities, like, say, with your planetary industry, jump clones. You know, certain things are locked behind a paywall, but you can do a lot. you could do a hell of a lot. There are plenty of videos on there to show you how to go ahead and start earning money as a alpha player without having to swipe your credit card too. So that's why I like EVE Online so much. It's a little rough around the edges. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like I can just fly around everywhere I wanted. Like, I have a perceived sandbox experience, but with that the little perception of my little box, they do a pretty good job at making me believe like I can. They have polished the shit enough to where I can see myself back in it, and I look pretty good. That's a good analogy, right? I like that. I'm gonna use that. Gotta fucking use that for everything now. Bet. We are almost full on our inventory. So let's call back our drones because they are way too fucking expensive to waste. Where is it? Oh, like the drone mining, like what I'm doing here. This whole process has to be done with a paid subscription, which is why I'm doing it now instead of just doing my random missions. If you do stick with it, it'll be super casual. Like, yeah, no, that's what I originally did. I originally started out as a casual player, and as I've started, learning more, and I've got more motivation to go do this or more motivation to go do that, I've been playing more and more. It's like with Fallout 76, like jumping back in after you played for a long time and you don't exactly know where to pick up, it can be a little extremely confusing and daunting. And I'm like, oh, okay, so do I do these missions? Do I do those missions? So, casually play here, casually play there, get these missions done. Okay, now I start to have like a feeling of what I'm doing. All right, let's move on to these missions. All right, now I'm a little lost. Let me dial it back. Let me just casually play around, see what I'm doing. And then, okay, I got an idea of where to go. Let me pick it up again. It's like BG3. BG3, my fiance still hasn't gotten past the goblin, or no, she's gotten past the goblin camp. She just now has to do the chapter 2, so I can continue playing past chapter 2 and finally, go into chapter 3 to beat the game and shit like that. But because me and her are both playing, I have to wait around for her, and I'm just playing it casually. Damn, Adam Jedi still in the game? I haven't heard that fucking name in a while. Goddamn, goddamn. I used to fucking mine with you a lot. Jesus fuck. Okay, okay. Alright, man. It was nice talking to you. It was great seeing you, man. Definitely jump back in again. I'm usually streaming 5 days a week, so, randomly just pop in. Usually Black Desert, Fallout 76, and or EVE Online. So, random game. All right, let me check the time because I also have to be heading off too. I have to go get a dinner heated up and shit ready for my fiance. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy parked up in a station and start ending this off. It's like perfect timing too. You're leaving, my cargo hold's getting full, the time is getting to that time again. Fuck yeah, okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it was great having you all in here. If you guys are watching me over there on YouTube, be sure to subscribe, turn on all those notifications so that you know when I go live again playing our EVE Online and or any of the other games. If you guys are watching me over there on Twitch, be sure to sub. If you guys want to support the channel even more over there on YouTube, hit that membership button. If you guys want to support me more over there on Twitch, be sure to sub with those Prime. It's free, it's easy to do. And with all of that out of the way, everyone, it was great having you all. We shall continue where we left off probably tomorrow after we get done playing our Black Desert. So keep those eyes peeled. And like I will tell you in Black Desert, as always, keep gathering out there, everyone.